We no longer have a highly professional missionary force. Many in the missions community are untroubled by this. In fact, professionalism is widely panned. Consider these quotes from influential modern-day missions thinkers. Ying Kai, architect of the widely practiced Training for Trainers, T4T, church planting methodology, blames his sense of professionalism for his decision not to share the gospel with a dying man. I had a chance, but my professional mind thought, this is not good timing. David Garrison, author of Church Planting Movements, How God is Redeeming a Lost World, writes that church planting is not rocket science, so don't leave it for the professionals. Everyone should be planting churches. David Watson, principal designer of the Disciple-Making Movements, DMM, methodology, writes that professional leadership in the church has resulted in a reduction of those who feel qualified to minister. The net result is a weaker church, one that does not have the infrastructure to multiply, expand, or grow. We could go on, but for now these quotes will suffice. Professionalism, of course, is a stale-sounding word. It evokes images of old textbooks quietly molding away on library shelves. To some of us, applying such a word to missions work may seem classist and pharisaical. Even worse, it can come across as an attempt to wrench the work of ministry out of the Spirit's lively control and put it in the cold hands of an elite seminary-trained few. To others, the word professional might sound clinical, distant, and impersonal. We want missionaries to be loving, relational, and dynamic, not professional. But perhaps these ways of understanding professionalism are a bit uncharitable, and I wonder, would we really prefer amateurism? In every other area of life, we clearly wouldn't. It would sound absurd to apply statements like those that we heard previously with regard to other vocations. Imagine a police officer blaming her professional mind for her decision not to rescue a child in danger. Would she not blame her lack of professionalism? Imagine a medical professor telling students that surgery is not rocket science, so don't leave it for the professionals. Everyone should be doing surgery. Imagine a dentist lamenting the fact that professional practice in dental work had resulted in a reduction of those who felt qualified to pull teeth. When we do business with people of other vocations, we know that we are at their mercy. We depend on their diligence and expertise. If they take shortcuts or don't have the skills they need, then we're going to get hurt. We may suffer financial loss, injury, or even death. Perhaps ministry is not so different. Perhaps missionaries, like practitioners of other vocations, can be guilty of malpractice, and for the same reason. People under our care can be hurt by our negligence and lack of professionalism, just as they could be hurt by the amateurism of untrained medical professionals, marriage counselors, or mechanics. A burning heart and a Bible are not enough. Sadly, I've seen this play out. I've seen inexperienced pastors give glib marital advice. I've watched untrained preachers badly misinterpret Scripture. I've seen missionaries miscommunicate important truths in languages they don't know. All of these individuals can do real damage in people's lives. Whoever is slack in his work is a brother to him who destroys. Proverbs chapter 18, verse 9. If we believe in the importance of the missionary calling, then we need to realize that unprofessional, slipshod missions work may do far more damage than unprofessional, slipshod medical work. The case against professionalism. Where does our distaste for professionalism come from? Political and social analyst Yuval Levin suggests that within society at large, confidence in our institutions has been falling and falling. This has resulted in widespread doubt of many forms of professional authority, of the physician, the scholar, the scientist, the journalist, the expert of any kind. If Levin is right, our distaste for professionalism in missions circles may be a result of broader trends in secular thinking.